What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the CU4 YouTube channel. It is Matchday 4, it is the National League 5-minute preview. Carlisle United go down to Wealdstone FC this weekend in our second away game of the season, hopefully continuing the form from our first away game of the season. But yeah, Matchday 4 already, where's the season going? These Saturday, Tuesday games, definitely a very quick turnaround, but Carlisle taking a long trip down to Wealdstone at the weekend. As I say, hopefully continuing that away run of form that we've got with that win down and walking on the first game of the season. It'll be a difficult game down at Wealdstone. They've had a fantastic start to the season. Carlisle haven't had a bad start, but of course just struggling with similar mistakes over the last couple of seasons. But they're to meet the opposition in Wealdstone FC, the Stones. Their manager is Sam Cox, and they were founded in 1899. They play their football at Grosvenor Vale, which holds 4,085. And from Brunton Park down to Wealdstone, it is a 605-mile round trip, which will take you just under 10 hours, clocking in at 9 hours and 51 minutes as a round trip. So another long trip for any Carlisle fans making that journey down to Wealdstone this weekend. Looking at the previous 5 games then, it is unbeaten across the board for both teams. Wealdstone coming to this in second position with a 2-1 win against Woking, a 2-1 win against FC Halifax Town, a 2-0 win against Truro City in the league, and then a 2-1 win against Slough Town in pre-season, and a 6-1 win over QPR under 21s. Carlisle with 4 draws and a win. They 1-1 against Solihull Moors, a 3-3 against Bournemouth, the 2-0 win over Woking, and then pre-season was the 2-0 win against Chester and a 3-3 against Curzon Ashton there in pre-season. So Carlisle United coming into this game in 7th, not the worst start of the season, just need to start picking up some more wins and really shutting out the mistake. Carlisle and Wealdstone have never met each other in a competitive match before. As I say, I imagine we'll be saying that a few more times this season as well. But yeah, this will be the first competitive meeting between Carlisle United and Wealdstone FC. So that will be interesting to see how that goes down. But looking at the ones to watch then, for Wealdstone, I've got their captain Jack Cook. He's a centre defender. They joined them in 2021. 31 years old. He's got an absolute worldie a couple of weeks ago. For Wealdstone. And for Carlisle, I've met with Gabe Rees, the goalkeeper, signed his pro contract in 2021. 21 years old, of course. There's been a bit of debate on socials whether it should be Breeze or Harry Lewis, but I think Breeze is my one to watch for this weekend. And he is there in my starting 11. Gabe Rees in net with Terrell Thomas and Bevis. As the 2 centre-backs, Morgan Feeney. Of course, I'm not 100% if he's fit enough to come into the starting 11 yet, so I'm going to stay with that. I've kept Archie Davies at right back, and I've kept Sam Murray at left back as well. Callum Whelan straight back in that midfield for me. Harvey McAdam in there as well. I've kept Stephen Wern in there just to freshen things up. Elliot Templeton, Regan Linney and Luke Armstrong. So a couple of changes from the weekend in my opinion, just to sort of get fresh legs in there. I was impressed with Archie Davies at the weekend. I thought Sam Murray offered us a decent option on the left as well. His delivery into the box was quite good, but I think the main man in there needs to be Callum Whelan. I think he was a massive miss at the weekend, and that Tuesday night, not the weekend, but I think he needs to come straight back into that team and continue with that sort of 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 formation that we've been going with. Of course, you could look at if Lundberg gets in instead of Wern or something, but that's just what I would go with. What would you go with? Let me know in the comments down below. But looking at the Matchday 4 predictions then, Morecambe FC finally have a game, unfortunately for them. I went with a 2-0 win for Altrincham, but great to see Morecambe back up and running. Brackley Town 0, Rochdale 3, brilliant start to the season for Rochdale. Braintree 0, Yeovil 0, Eastleigh 0, Boston United 1, FC Halifax Town 1, Forest Green Rovers 4, Gateshead 2, Tamworth 2, Hartlepool United 3, Woking FC 1, Solihull Moors 2, Aldershot Town 1, Sutton United 2, Scunthorpe 2, Truro City 0, Southend 4, Wealdstone 1, Carlisle United 0, and I couldn't find a game for York this week, so I don't know if that's just my research not being long enough or if York aren't playing, but I have went with a 1-0 to Wealdstone. I think they've got a fantastic run of form at the moment. They'll be looking to continue that with the form, and I think Carlisle have shown in the last couple of games that there is a mistake in there. Hopefully start to cut them mistakes out going forward. But I've went with a 1-0 to Wealdstone. What are your predictions? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching this video. I've been see you all for, and I'll see you in the next one.